I like the old From Software
Oh yeah.
logo. It was like back in the '90s.
I don't remember it.
It isn't nice, you know. It's
On the first day.
Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Man was granted a soul, and with it clarity. On the second day, upon earth was planted an irreversible poison, a soul-devouring demon!
I mean, I can't take this intro seriously.
It's so fucking cool!
Take me to the promised land.
This intro actually is probably my favorite intro in the Soul series. I actually like it better than Dark Souls 1 intro. But to be fair, actually no, there's an actual real intro. This is just a cool... I think these are called interest cutscenes. It's an arcade thing where they interest you with action. This is what you would see at like an arcade catch. You would see like action shit like this. But you go, ooh, this is interesting. This is either that or this was like the E3 trailer. This is such a cool like opening cutscene. And that's the fluted night armor sound I'm talking about. Look how fucking on it. The platypus. Yeah, exactly. It's the platypus. Yeah. Well, the Shadow Man, well, I should actually talk about the skeletons. They're Shadow Man tribe. And they're like, religious tribe. We'll talk about that as we get to it. You're gonna... Look at that ice so cool. Yuck. Oh, I love it. So, welcome to Demon Souls.
Yes, indeed.
You haven't played this game, have you?
Not the one.
Good. Because this is a really cool game. And since the remake's coming out, I've always kind of wanted to do a more blind playthrough of this, but since I already kind of played it before the remake got announced, I'm like, oh, I gotta play it. So I thought, I'll use you as a guinea pig. But yeah, let's go to new game. Yeah, there's no... So even without internet, it's like... You can't really do the online anymore. The servers got shut down last year. Because, oddly enough, you know... Let's actually talk about the history a little bit. So this game was originally supposed to be published by Sony, which is why it was a PS3 exclusive. However, when the project wasn't going well, because remember, this game had some really fucked development, like Dark Souls 2 levels of like, this game was fucked in development.
Gotcha.
And before Miyazaki like took over the project, Sony was like, we don't know about this game, guys. And yeah, Miyazaki took it over. And then eventually Sony just dropped it. They're like, we're not interested in this shit. And so Atlus, who you might know who made the Persona games, and the long-running Shin Megami Tensei series, they just started doing publishing at this time, around 2008, 2009.
Really?
I think this was the first game they ever published as a publishing company, not a developer. So they picked this up when Miyazaki was on the team, I believe, and yeah, that's kind of why Atlus. Like, I think I have the cover right here. Yeah, it was published by Atlus, not Sony, which is really weird
Oh yeah, look at
to see, because you would think, oh, it's a PlayStation exclusive, it has to be Sony. And like I said, Sony originally was doing the publishing for it, but then Atlus just decided to pick it up as their first publishing thingy, and yeah, there's also another funny thing about this game, where at the time, I think he's still the president of PlayStation Japan played this game, I think, at its final build before release, and he said, this game fucking sucks! My company had the right to drop this shit. This game is terrible. Which was fucking hilarious in my eyes. I don't know, I just found it funny that he hates this game. And when he announced the remake, he's like, hey guys, Demon Souls. Demon Souls is kind of cool. And I'm like, you coward. You fucking hated this game when it came out in 2009. So, if you want easy mode, definitely do Royalty. Because should be after night. Thief, Temple Knight. Keep going.
Yeah.
There it is, royalty. So this is the really busted class that all the players use if they want to just get their weapon immediately, and they just go right to the area and just peel the bosses.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool class, but it's really busted. I highly recommend the Knight. Knight's pretty good.
Alright.
Standard, has cool armor set. Oh yeah, don't be female in this game. Because in this game there's gender specific armors.
Oh, yeah,
And the
that.
Fluted Knight set does not look nearly as cool on the female as it does the male. This is the only game in the series that does gender exclusive armors. Oh yeah, it's definitely whack. It's whack, yo.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah,
Look at that. They have actual shoes.
Barbarian, yeah. Yeah, definitely go the Knight, but if you want, I don't know. I'm
that
not.
looks cool.
Oh yeah, Temple Knight's pretty cool too. The halberds in this game are fucking good.
Cool.
So yeah, if you want to go Temple Knight, that's also a good choice. They're both very tanky classes. Soldiers, I wouldn't recommend soldiers. I think he starts with a broadsword, which is not nearly as good as the longsword.
Right.
Yeah, definitely go with the Knight or the Temple Knight.
I don't want to go generic, but
Do it. Everyone's done it. Plus, that armor set's really cool. Oh yeah, if you think you're gonna make waifu or husbando maker, think again. This one's really
I
basic.
can.
Honestly, just do random and see what fucked up shit you can get.
I can make it work.
Just go like random.
Fucking Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, that does look like Nicolas Cage.
That's funny. It kind of looks like Red Letter Media.
Yeah, he does look like Mike. Yeah.
What happens after he shaves his beard?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. He's got a big head.
Those small faces get me every time.
Damn. The worst.
No, there's way worse. But you can't. I don't think you can make nearly as a fucked up monstrosity as you could in like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and DS2.
Right.
Oh god, DS2. Oh fuck. PTSD is flaring up again.
Yeah, right.
Oh god, that game is fucking terrible. Oh god. Please have mercy on my soul whenever I play that fucking game. It's such a pile of shit. Especially Scholar. Like, the original is okay, but Scholar is the fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Some of the decisions they started to make when changing that version are baffling and weird. Ugh, DS2. Like, for me, it's like Dark Souls 1, then Bloodborne, then Demon Souls, then Dark Souls 3, then Dark Souls 2. Oh man, then Dark Souls 2. Oof. I think the sweat bath looks nice.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's so angry. Go with that. That's super pissed. Well, he looks happy.
Yeah, that guy looks relatively normal.
He looks happy to be in this very bleak game.
Yeah. Like with Ginger.
Ginger Man.
Alright, let's do it.
Right, you're Mr. Nutter Munch.
Not much.
Oh yeah, give it a minute. This game has some loading screens. So don't skip this cutscene. This is
King
lore dump.
Aland XII, by channeling the power of
There's
souls,
two lore dumps in this game.
brought
so be prepared.
unprecedented prosperity to his
They're both in the
northern
beginning.
kingdom of
This is one of them.
Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valarfax of the royal twin
This
fangs
fucking controller feels like
broke
it's gonna
free
fall
from
apart.
Oh
the
yeah.
fog
Oh yeah.
and told the world
You're gonna have
of
a lot of fun when it gets
Boletaria's plight.
frustrating. I have this other one, but it's probably
That
worse.
the old King
Third party
Aland
one's pretty
had
terrible.
aroused the old
It
one,
may seem fine,
the
but trust
great
me,
beast
it is
below the
worse.
Nexus, from its eternal slumber,
I mean,
and that
at
a
least
colorless
the
fog
buttons
had
feel
swept in, unleashing
relatively
terrible demons.
Attached to the controller.
Yeah, it feels resistant. It doesn't
demons
feel like it's
hunt
gonna.
down men
Yeah, look at
and
it. It
claim
feels
their
much more
souls.
stable.
Those who
I don't
lose
know.
Yeah,
their
I
souls
personally don't like
also
it.
The
lose
input
their
is bad.
minds.
Then. Yeah, it's not
The
even.
mad
It feels
attack the
it
same,
feels
and
more Dead
chaos
Zone in the
reigns.
control sticks.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem.
Valorfax
It feels like I'm
spoke
playing
of
Dark
the
Souls 2
enticing power of the
with that
demon
controller.
souls.
There's more Dead Zone in the sticks, which is a little fucked up.
Each time a demon
I
claims
would like to
a
try it
human
out
soul,
next time.
the demon's
see
own
what my
soul is invigorated by the
Because
life
I'm playing.
force,
That is true.
and the power of
Do you
a
like Dark
mature
Souls
demon's
2?
soul is
You like
beyond
Dead Zone in
human
your fucking action
imagination.
games?
I can't believe you fucking asked me that question.
The
Yeah,
legend
you.
spread quickly.
We will eventually have to do Dark Souls 2, and
Mighty
I'll
warriors
probably
were
be the one
drawn to the
playing it.
accursed land,
Because I actually played it quite a bit.
but none
But I think
have
it's fucking
returned.
garbage. And there's certain bosses I'm just not gonna fight.
Pure of the twin
Like, I'm not gonna fight
pharaohs,
Executioner's Chariot. Fuck that shit.
Yurt the
I'm not fighting
silent
that
chief,
I'd rather
Sage Urbane,
I'd rather just have like 10% of my health the whole game. than fight
Skurver
that
the
thing.
Wanderer, the
Because
sixth
God,
saint
that thing
Astraea,
fucking-
and her knight
The run for that
Garl
boss is
Vinland,
absolutely retarded. I can't fucking stand
and
it.
Sage Frake the
It's like, what the
visionary.
hell were they thinking? And I think in the original game it's just as bad.
The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The
can
deep
relate.
fog will
dealing
eventually
with that right
swallow
now.
all lands near
I
and
wouldn't.
far.
Yeah.
Our Age of Fire is coming.
But Boletaria has
Needs
one
to.
final hope. A
don't know
lone
about
warrior
need.
who has braved the baneful
Probably
fog.
just die down to fire a little bit.
Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
There's lore dump number 1. Yes. Yeah, I did use the D-pad. Whatever. There's menus. You can't use the control sticks.
Yeesh.
Yeah, if you're used to using the control sticks when using the menus in a Souls game.
Got a
Oh,
paper-
don't let the perspective fuck with you. Those are actual regular people.
No, I know that.
Oh, yeah, you're-
I was just
I
keeping an
forgot
eye on
to-
the guy's weapon. It was like paper mache.
Brave soul.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, you're gonna
fears
see
not
those a
death.
lot in the loading screens. Those guys are fucking cool. There's like, they show like the big players of the
I shall
NPC.
guide
There's
you.
basically the whole NPC cast is gonna be shown on those loading screens. And you're like, oh, that's cool. I would like to rescue that person or talk to them. Dark Souls doesn't do that. So I will give Demon Souls that. They at least like show
So
their
that you may
NPC,
lull
which is
the
fu-
old
which is
one
fucking cool.
back to slumber.
No, don't go towards the light.
So with that lore dump, do you know what the fuck happened?
Huh?
With that lore dump, what do you think
Let's
happened?
go.
Alright, so I guess I'll have to explain.
Oh, wow.
So basically, there's this thing called the Old One,
Uh-huh.
which sounds very Bloodborne, I know. Looks better than DS2. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention there's fat rolling and fast roll, or there's fat rolling and fast rolling. That's it. It's like Dark Souls 2 again. He doesn't attack. He'd have to beat him
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah, you can't parry just yet. I'll let you know when parrying
Oh, wow,
is more
look at
viable.
that. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, the longsword's fucking good. When you get a dragon version of the longsword, it's gonna be really good. And dragon just means fire in
I
this
just
game.
like this lens right here.
Oh yeah, it's fucking good. I think up ahead the enemies start attacking you. But
Is there jumping?
no,
No jumping? Okay.
this is before jumping.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I recommend just practice parrying because there's like 3 or 4 enemy types that you're gonna be fighting in Boletaria after this. So get used to fighting these enemies and parry their attacks. They don't do a lot of damage, so don't be afraid to parry if you dare.
Okay, cool.
But you can't do. Yeah, this tutorial is actually really cool and actually teaches you a lot how to play the game before you actually start playing the game. I would say it's better than Dark Souls 1's tutorial. This is definitely...
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
I actually like the way he holds his sword.
Yeah, two-handing's pretty damn good in this game as well. You'll see why it's very viable with the certain shields you can get.
Moongrass. Is that
That's
the
your healing. Yeah, it's more like life gems.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe I have to make a bunch of DS2 references. I'm fucking angry.
I mean, you can do Bloodborne too.
Nah, it's more like life gems. It's exactly like life gems. It's not even like trying. Except it's a faster heal than life gems. Life gems is like over time. Yeah, maybe it is more. I don't know. We'll talk about the more moongrass later because that's not the only type of moongrass you can get.
Right.
This is just the weakest one. There's like 5 different versions of moongrass, and you have the weakest one. Yeah, see, they act like just like the hollow enemies in Dark Souls 1. They definitely poured over their AI into DS1 for sure.
Just testing out everything I can.
Yeah, learn your moveset.
No fractals.
So this is before they were actually able to really figure out the physics engine. So the ragdolls are really the fucking ragdolls will really get stuck on you.
Right.
Like super hard. Touch that archstone?
Bonfire?
No.
No, it's a warp area.
Yeah, there is no bonfires in this game. Yeah, just warp to a new area. There's nothing here.
Really here?
Yeah, there's nothing here. You can just warp to the second half of the tutorial. Yeah, there's 2 parts. So this is the part where you want to start really trying to parry, because this is when you start fighting real enemies. Yeah, Bjorn, he's super cool. Though that's a lie, he does not have that katana.
Okay.
It is a huge lie. It's like they were gonna originally have him have a katana, but I guess they didn't want to make a 4th one, and they gave him, I think, like a straight sword or something. I forgot.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, so that moongrass next to your green one. That's the second heal. That's better. I think it heals about I forgot how much HP exactly, but it's better than the crescent if you take big damage. Crescent's if you take a little bit of damage and you have time to eat a couple of them, but if you need like a big heal, your half moon is definitely the better one.
Gotcha. Huh.
And you can do wield in this game, so.
Parry?
Yeah. Yep, you do get parry daggers. The fucking royalty starts with 1, actually. Which is really nice. I definitely recommend parrying this enemy. Or at least, there's a couple more. I definitely recommend practicing that, because you're going to see those ones a lot, too, in Valtaria.
Okay.
They are definitely a parryable enemy. Yep, here comes another one. Yeah, you have to... Like, even when you think it's too late, it's probably going to hit just fine. So this enemy coming up, you definitely want to parry. They hit really hard. No!
Oh, wait a minute.
So, what's weird about... Okay, you're not gonna... Yeah, okay. I forgot to mention, this menu's kind of terrible. It doesn't tell you... It doesn't tell you what stats you need for those weapons. So, that longsword requires just 10 strength.
No. Okay, I was just trying to see if...
Yeah, there's no dex, there's no multi-scale strength and dex. It's either strength or dex.
I was also saying if there was like a critical stat.
Oh, that might be hidden in this one. It might always be like the same multiplier for all the weapons, I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with my background.
Yeah.
Because I just discovered that shit last night in Dark Souls 1. I'm like, oh yeah. Didn't even know daggers had like an increased damage with critical, which is interesting. Oh yeah, so I don't remember if you can get headshot in Dark Souls 1, but in this game you can get headshot. and you will get
I
staggered
mean,
back.
you can get a headshot in Dark Souls.
Okay, I just
Well-
haven't. It's just
well-
that the guys in Dark Souls 1 don't aim very well. These
Yeah.
ones have god aim, and their arrows will fucking curve.
Oh yeah, okay.
They do actually have tracking.
And tracking.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Wait, we,
Yeah, whatever they close the distance, then you like that definitely practice there. So honestly, your entire set's pretty good the whole game. You probably don't even need to change it once, but you can experiment if you want later down the line. Especially if you want to start rolling instead of holding up your shield. Okay, so just so you know, this is the last enemy in the tutorial. You're gonna need a heal.
oh, it's over here. Ooh, stuff. Right.
I use a half moongrass.
They said those are better.
Yeah, those are better. You took a lot of damage. Because you're gonna get one shot by the boss.
How much are these?
Not actually take it. Let me see. Eat it. Yeah, just take one more.
Gotcha.
You need to be at full health for this
Okay.
fight. So here comes your first boss.
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is or what it does.
It's probably gonna be like the equivalent. Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is. Beat Vanguard. If you beat it, you do get a nice reward, so don't die. I tell you, Ricky. Oh yeah, that's fucking bad. That happened to me.
Yeah.
So just stay behind him. If you, like, this boss is like pretty easy. But he will hit you really hard if you get hit. And most will die.
Right.
You should be able to get him.
Ah.
Yeah, you're actually doing you're doing a great job actually. Whenever you come behind it, just try to stay far away from it. Stay the fuck away from it. Distance on the special attacks, there we go. Oh, yep, yeah, you're good. I will say this boss is a little harder than Silent Hill. You don't get to do like airstrike or his health.
Yeah.
Also, I should also mention before doing it, there are no air attacks in this game. You'll just drop down. You have to get to your idle animation before you can attack. And this game's kind of archaic at times. It's used to like more modern.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm here on the recording software, just making sure the audio isn't too high.
Right.
So you whittle him down, perfect. Yeah, I'd recommend running away. He's too close to the wall for right now. Oh!
No, wait.
Wait, you're still good. Hang on. Try to... Okay, heal. Recommend... waiting for another attack to roll again. There you go.
Really fucking close.
Oh yeah, this guy will do, like, if you were any other character, you would have died to that. Don't get too greedy. There you go. Congratulations, you beat Vanguard. Now you get a really fucking cool reward for doing this, in my opinion. I think this reward is super worth it. Yep, congratulations, the demon has been destroyed.
Oh, cool.
You have beat the demon, and I think you're fairly capable at this job of beating demons up. Would you say this was very triumphant?
Sure.
Because you're not expected to come out of this alive. Yeah, touch the Archstone.
Okay.
Did you get a Grey Demon Soul?
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, you get a Grey's. Yeah, you get a Grey's Demon Soul or whatever it's called.
Alright. I mean, it was pretty great.
I don't remember if you could build a boss weapon with it, but
Stop smiling at me, Jetstream Stamp.
Yeah, just sit staring at Noah like it's like, you think you're so good at this game, huh? Think you're so fucking good? Next enemy.
Oh wow.
Yep, it's the boy. It's the man. It's Dragon God. Good luck.
All right.
The demons are just going, ha! You can defeat our demons, fight this one, bitch. I'm sure you could find a way to beat his ass, though. This redesign looked alright in the remake, though. I think he looks really cool here.
Is it only him, or is there any other enemies in the world?
Well, we'll find out, shall we?
Okay.
Find out. Yeah, definitely recommend picking up all this stuff before fighting him. Okay, don't spam cross, by the way. You'll end up skipping the cutscene if you do. There's a little cutscene before the fight, so just carefully press cross.
I would expect fire at this point.
Yeah, you would expect a dragon to breathe fire, wouldn't you?
Look at this big macho boy.
Good luck fighting him, by the way. Oh! Damn!
No, my duckbill.
That's so fucking cool. See, that's the reward. That's, in my opinion, is the fucking reward. You get punched by Dragon God. That's fucking cool. You get fucking punched by Dragon God. Well, you died. You failed.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You beat one demon, but unfortunately, the other one killed you.
Don't worry, we have the power of respawning.
Oh yeah, they'll actually explain that in just a minute. There we go.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Like, I'll be honest, I'm already getting used to this controller.
Good. Get used to it.
It still feels like ass, but I mean, it's like a nice rounded hunk of ass.
It feels like it's gonna fall apart at any moment.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Why, hello there.
So the
like
world
your
might be mended.
wrappings.
This is the Nexus.
The Buddha has
It
summoned
holds
me.
together the northern land of Boletaria.
Ornitaria.
Thou canst not exit the Nexus. Each of the five
Your character's like, no!
I just die again.
He
It's
just
like,
died.
I just summoned you.
He just died of a heart attack. It's like, well, that was anticlimactic. You have died, and the Nexus has trapped your soul. You cannot escape the Nexus.
Right.
However, by capturing demon souls, you can whatever.
Right. Wait, what?
You can return to your human form, I think is basically what it says. So Nexal Binding is the dark sign.
That gave me a ring.
Yeah, it's the dark sign you can
What
use
is
to
this?
sacrifice
Royal
your souls.
Lotus.
That stops poison.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of those flowers that stop status effects.
Gotcha.
Those are your purple moss clumps and shit. I would say just start talking to everybody. Talk to that blue guy over there. He seems interesting.
Oh, okay. The way of the blue.
Well, you slipped through the fissure
Oh,
too, did you?
cutscenes for talking to NPCs? Weird.
You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero?
Ha 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 ha. Yep,
Hunting
Chris
for
Ball
demons?
8.5.
Try one
Right.
of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria.
Alright, so you can't go to the other archstones. You can only go to that one that he's pointing at. You're locked out until you get your soul back.
You new here? Do you hear from our services? The name's Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Just an ordinary
It's
blacksmith.
Baldwin.
I can assume that you
It's
are
simple.
a smith.
Just bring me all the souls you can.
I recommend rolling.
In trade, I'll give you weapons
It's hilarious if you roll.
or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on
By
living.
devouring the souls of the damned, I can
Not a
live.
bad deal, huh?
Can make a living.
Okay.
See, so he sells the Crescent Moongrass.
Fresh spice.
Fresh spice. Oh yeah, wait until you get Old Spice. I'm not kidding, that's an actual item. It's called Old Spice. I'm dead fucking
A
serious.
certain company needs to explain this.
Exactly. How the fuck did this game get through without Old Spice fucking suing? It's not sponsored either. His weapons are terrible. Don't get them. So this blacksmith he's all right. There's a better blacksmith you'll be able to find a little later. I think you could check your longsword to see if you can upgrade it. You could upgrade it if you wanted to. You don't need to.
Let's hold off on it.
I'd recommend holding off till you find a weapon you really like.
No
Unless it
interest,
is
eh?
this weapon. So there's a guy on the left you definitely want to talk to. Roll more. No. Roll. So one time, I fell off the Nexus. There's a really high spot in the Nexus you can fall from, and when I landed right on top of his stuff. He's just sitting there, you just see this fucking bodies go all over his stuff. And I can just imagine going, what the fuck? Yeah, definitely talk to this guy. He's very important.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
So,
Alright.
so Stockpile Thomas here is very important. There's this stat that your character has that they didn't reuse in any other Souls games called Item Burden. Basically, you have a limited... So there it is on the bottom right. That is how much stuff you can carry without being over-encumbered.
Okay.
So it's unfortunately, this game does have an over-encumber system.
Best of luck to you.
So definitely when you get shit that you immediately don't need, throw it at Stockpile Thomas.
Alright.
Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, there's a bunch of tutorial stuff here. So thankfully, if you like only play this game every once in a while, you can like use these messages as like remembering and practicing your moveset. When you're trying out either a new weapon or you haven't played in 4 months and you're like, oh fuck, how do I play this game again? That's the area, basically. That's what
Gotcha.
that whole point of that place is for.
Just looking around. This is a cool
That's
place.
really about it for the Nexus for now. That
Yeah.
you really need to look into. More stuff will happen later. Like a typical Souls game, the hub will get bigger.
Uh-huh.
And more stuff will be added. I don't remember the Maiden's here, or if she just comes back later. I forgot where she even is. If you can even talk to her right now, because you can't level up just yet.
Right.
So, you could check out the Archstones, though. So there's one.
Let's go.
Yeah, might as well, because you can't really touch the other Archstones just yet. Yeah, Lord Rydell. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a very
Extreme.
angry man.
Extreme.
When you find him-
eyeliner and eyeshadow.
When you find him, he's a very angry man. No, there is actually a Patches.
Gotcha.
He's actually called Patches the
Oh,
Hyena.
it's just patches.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's Patches the Hyena.
Okay.
Hyena.
Gotcha.
Surprising they were able to bring him into Dark Souls with no problem with Sony, because Sony owns this property 100%. So that's why when they made Dark Souls, they had to change everything. But for some reason, they were able to keep Patches. And he acts the exact same as he does here. Is in every Dark Souls game. Say hi to the Red Dragon. You'll be seeing him quite a bit.
No.
He's technically the annoying hazard of this whole level. So there's also a message you want to read in this place. There's a very funny message. It's not backward, but I'll show you it when you get there.
Right.
Grab all the stuff you need. Oh yeah, have you noticed? You lost half your health.
Yep.
Though the thing about being human and not being human in this game is that there's actually risk and reward. So
Oh, now I see the eyeball that you mentioned before.
yeah, so you're gray.
Gotcha.
That's completely neutral for roll tendency. So how it works is that if you're human, you get 100% of your health, but if you're online and human, you can get invaded.
Gotcha.
However, if you decide to not play online or have online, but you don't want to participate, you can just be in soul form the whole game or disconnect your PS3. If you want to be that guy. But since the online service is dead, there's really no point. The only big, huge risk to being human in soul form is roll tendency.
Right.
So I highly recommend always being in soul form in this whole game. It seems kind of stupid, but it's the only way to like get roll tendency to not be fucked with. Because if you die at any of these areas when you're human, you lose a lot of roll tendency.
Very well.
Yeah, these are just slightly harder hitting versions of the slaves you fought earlier. I believe these are just called slaves. But they work exactly like hollows. So, the story of this game and what happened is that someone awoke the old one, who is this giant, weird tree-looking monster. And they found souls. That's why souls is the new currency. It's like the newfangled hot thing that the world found. And the very next day, poison started evaporating the area, and then demons started coming out killing everybody and stealing their souls.
Very nice.
So in a whole week, the world got fucked. So this game literally takes place after a week that they found souls. Only been 7 fucking days. It happened that fast.
That's funny.
And you'll see like kingdoms going, yeah, we were pretty cool, but in like the last 4 days we've been fucked. Everyone kind of just took over very suddenly. Yeah, the demons just like ravaged everything very quickly. Of course, the NPCs are really nice and strong. But trust me, when you fight some of these NPCs, holy shit, they do not die easily. These are some really tanky NPCs you have to fight.
I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, there's some Black Phantoms you have to fight in certain areas that are really tanky. You could probably R2 him. Pretty far away. So thankfully you got the fluted armor on, so you're taking quite a beating. Oh, don't fall down that hole.
I know. I'm just throw him down.
Oh yeah, there's no kick in this game, by the way.
Ow.
Yeah, there is no cool ass boot. Yeah, you can Goomba stomp people.
Get down in the hole.
The ragdolls in this game are great because this is when they were still figuring out the Havoc physics engine. This is before they were able to refine it in Dark Souls. It's really funny here. Shit will just get stuck to you. Don't worry about it because you're just gonna die if you fall down that hole.
No, I'm not gonna fall down it.
It looks tempting, but it's a trap to make you think, ooh, that looks mystical and cool. Once there's a portal, no, it just kills you.
Hello.
Yeah, watch out. There's a lot of ambushes in these closed areas.
Okay, asshole. Shield.
Yeah, you can get their shield. It's pretty terrible.
Oh.
Yeah, that's your kick. It's a little shove. Actually, I would say it's not nearly as cool, but it's more busted if you're a PvP player. That
Yeah.
shit is busted. Certain weapons are broken with that ability. I think if you have a fist weapon, you do a headbutt.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna equip your sword real quick. I want to see if you do a headbutt.
Yeah, there we go.
You do a fucking headbutt.
There we go. Whoops. Damn, this duckbill is an actual weapon.
That's the canon way to break shields.
Yes.
To headbutt your shield.
That's way too much fun.
Destroy all the furniture with your head. This headbutting everything is mildly entertaining.
Oh, hello.
I want to pull out your sword. There you go.
I wanted to headbutt him.
Yeah, in PvE that move's not nearly as good as it is in PvP because there's like a certain stun. There's like stun frame you can do, and you can actually lock someone with certain weapons by doing that over and over again.
Yeah, limit to how much grass I can hold.
99. Much more than Bloodborne.
Right.
Yeah, thankfully this area is really nice because you can get a lot of grass here from both the enemies and the world.
Oh, you're right there. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of firebomb throws in this little area. They're testing you to see if you can handle fire.
Right.
Is that another mail breaker you got? Yeah, it's a second mail breaker.
I'm curious. That's it. I just want to see.
You're just gonna stabby stab.
Oh shit! Ow. Cool. I'm gonna run with this real quick.
New build, stab man.
What was that? What was that other Joe character? Like Two Shanks or something?
Oh yeah, Lord Two Shanks.
I am Lord Two Shanks. Can I throw shit? No? Alright. There you are. You fucking asshole. Get out of here. Hey. Get out of here. Come on. There we go.
Yeah. Stayed.
Ah. A little risky, but a little bit of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy up there.
Oh.
Can't deal with him just yet. Yeah, these guys have fire weapons now, so watch out. Yeah, you might want to... There we go.
Yep.
I forgot the stats of your kite shield. I think it's similar to the one that the knight starts off with in Dark Souls 1, where it's like 70% fire resistance. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Eat this, foul creature!
Buddy,
Die to the
you're
purity
the-
of flame!
You're the only foul creature in this establishment.
So I highly recommend you find a way to get that item that was in that little cage. You'll find a way, don't worry. It's just not right now. That item is... It's not important, it's just a cool item.
Eh.
Yeah, can't get it just yet.
If only I could squeeze through that. Take my armor
If only
off
you
and
can-
squeeze through that.
If only you can find some way to break that cage.
Yeah.
Sounds like something fell. Or not.
Did I use explosives to get that open?
No.
No.
Just not yet. You can move on for now. There's no way to break it yet.
No! Hang on, I gotta try one more thing. No.
Yeah,
Damn,
I
it didn't work.
I'm surprised you didn't headbutt it.
Shit. My duckbill didn't do crap. But...
Hey, these guys are jerks. They're like, we got all this fire and shit. Ah, there's another one I forgot.
Oh.
I don't know what you just grabbed. You grabbed something.
Grass.
We.
Oh shit. No.
Remember, grass is legal in Boletaria.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I almost got to mention. So this is actually a pretty small country, Boletaria. It only covers a very small amount of land. That is not the item. It is there it is. Can't get it yet though. Still can't get it yet. Nope, there's no way to get it yet. Think about it. Not yet. Now you can check the cage.
Alright, cool. Oh.
So here you get your bastard sword,
Oh, cool.
which is the claymore of this game. Fortunately, you do not have enough strength to use it in one hand, but you can two-handed, I think. Yep.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
You can try out the moveset if you want. I think it does more damage than a longsword right now. Pretty fast for a greatsword.
Yeah. Swords aren't supposed to be heavy. So, yeah. Shit.
Hey, two-shot him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Boot his ass off the cliff. It does use up a lot of your stamina, but thankfully since you're the knight class, you have, I think, the most stamina out of all the starting classes.
Yeah.
Might want to get your shield out for that guy. You could, I think you can actually, As you can see, very similar to the Black Knight moveset, where he does a little swing at the end, where he does like a little overhead swing to get back into his idle position.
Thank you for your cannabis. You're fucking. I think I just heard your PS3 commit suicide.
Oh yeah, PS3 is like, oh god, I'm loading this shit. Fuck. PS4 is even worse, it just screams. Oh, you want to go down here. It's very important you go down here. Actually, this is actually good that you went this way first and not the fog gate, because this is where I recommend you go first. Very good reason why.
So much weed.
Definitely smack that. Another one.
Yeah. I gotta try to do it as much as possible. Damn, I should have just called my guy Headbutt Steve.
Maybe you can if you play it against him. Maybe on the remake.
Yeah. Get a
PS5 and... Uh-oh. So... What's funny is that I don't think we still got the prices of both the new Xbox and the PS5 yet.
Yeah.
Even though it's supposed to come out in November. Here's what I think is going to happen. One of them is going to announce their price first because they have to. And the other one's going to be like, let's say Xbox is like, here are Xbox.
we're gonna make the Xbox Series X $5.99 and the Xbox Series S $3.99. We feel like that is a fair deal with the system.
And then Sony goes, Microsoft, we see you have decided to make your Xbox Series X $5.99 US dollars. Here at PlayStation, we have decided to make our disc version of the PS5 $4.99 and our discless version $3.99. So basically, one is just waiting for one to pull up the price first so they can be like, you see, we're cheaper. We have better value.
Now stop being a pussy and get our shit.
Buy our stuff. We need to make money.
I know that we're better. Better than those chumps in
Buy Demon's Souls on
Microsoft
PlayStation
penis.
5 today. You know those Souls games you kids like to fucking play nowadays? Bling Ring, put that on and never take it off. Now you have 75% HP instead.
Nice.
Yeah, never take that shit off because you're gonna be in soul form the whole time.
Right. Is there any rings in here that has a breaking factor if you take it off, like the fat?
Nope. But I know of at least the good rings, no.
Yeah.
Because there's only like 3 rings I highly recommend you use.
Oh wait, what were those chains for?
Oh, those were the items. There's items down there, I believe. Unless you already grabbed them. Yeah,
Nope.
yeah,
Alright.
you want to go grab those too. Oh, just so you know, if you might be able to survive certain falls, because like I said, there's very little fall damage in this game. See, it's
Wow,
very
you are
floaty.
Very floaty.
Very floaty. You're just gliding along. I don't know if it was a load issue on why they couldn't make it. Old Spice. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Huh?
Very important item. Keep that with you. It's a key item for later. Females can only wear that.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, like I said, there's lots of gender-based armor. Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck they're going to change in that remake other than the look and maybe some of the animations and frame rate in that game.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck else they're going to change. Because there's already like things I don't like about the remake, like a lot of the redesigns and the color change. Because I love how bleak this is. It's hopeless. The world ended.
Mhm.
You're like, this sucks. Like, the mood is perfect. That's why I love getting punched by Dragon God, because it sets the mood perfectly of like, this is pointless. This is a pointless, useless fight. We can't win.
Mhm.
So it's very bleak. And I love that. I love how bleak it is. Dark Souls is more triumphant and more epic, but I actually really love the bleakness of this game. Which is why it's very grayscale. And you're going to see that when you get to Shrine of Storms. It's very bleak. Very gray. Very cloudy. Not a lot of sun. There is no Honor Londo in this game, by the way, so there's nothing really pretty about any of these areas.
Right.
So, don't expect there to be any sort of, like, big deal, crazy, pretty castle.
Maybe we'll lower this chair.
A little bit, yeah. There you go. Sorry, I like sitting very high.
No, I know. I tend to too. It's just the TV's really low. My neck's starting to hurt.
Fair enough.
This guy has red eyes.
Oh yeah, the Red Eye Knight. Watch out, he's a badass.
Vesperia?
Yes. Can't fight him if you want, but you can turn away if you want. I mean, there's no harm in trying. You already unlocked the shortcut, so it's not a big deal if you do die.
Hello. Friends?
Yeah, he's coming right the fuck at you.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, you can turn. Yeah, you can be like, "Oh fuck this" if you want.
Go.
There you go. Good job. Might want to heal again.
Good and go.
Yeah, that charge is kind of mean, so watch out.
Go. Oh yeah. Come here, fool. Got a secret final form or something? Mad.
Nope, but he has a shield breaker. Oh, he can heal!
Oh, look at that. Okay.
What a jerk. Unlike his buddies, they can't heal. Yeah, I think you need to be a little closer to the backstab. Is he throwing knives at you? I think he is.
There we go. That's better.
You can also try to backstab him if he tries to heal. Because trust me, he will try to heal again.
Oh, yeah.
I think he has unlimited heals, actually. I'd recommend trying to go for another backstab. There you go. And thankfully, you're faster than he can turn. So you can eventually get into the hitbox.
Yep.
Congratulations, you beat the Red Eye Knight in your first try.
Yay.
Not a lot of players can say that. Very tough if you don't know how to abuse backstabs.
Yep. Trust me, I've been training for like, what, 4 games now?
Yeah. Like I said, if you've played other Souls games, this is not nearly as difficult.
No.
But when this game came out, oh fuck.
Well, I grant that. I'm still in the beginning. It could get...
Oh, there's some irritating parts for sure. There's some
Yeah.
parts that'll frustrate you in this game, but like it's not nearly as... The game's not nearly as like much... Like going through Sen's Fortress last night was hell, wasn't it?
Yeah, just because I was trying to rush it. It's usually no
Oh
problem.
yeah, don't
But,
rush Sen's Fortress. That shit will get you good.
I was also tired. So that can be a
You were,
factor.
you
into
were
it.
tired and frustrated you had to go through Sen's
Yeah.
Fortress.
Yeah,
is
that it?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
go through the fog now.
Right.
So here's something really weird coming up that you'll...
Damn it!
Ah, you fucked it up. So there's a weird thing you can do. So you'll see down there...
Wow!
Frame rate, yeah, frame rate's
Fuck
fucking
me.
dead. So, okay, look down.
Oh.
Keep moving forward. Oh, you know about that? Move a little more, a little more, a little more. There you go.
There we go.
Yep, no jumping, but you can climb over certain ledges. Very important item. Grab it, put it on. Thief ring is so fucking good.
Where is it? Oh, yeah.
This is 2 of 3 rings I recommend always having on you.
Hey, buddy, I think you need some of that Old Spice. Kind of fuming there a little bit. Maybe we haven't taken a shower.
Probably
Had a
not.
Good, ooh, what was that, 8 weeks? Whew. Anyway, what's your name?
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are
Nah, it's
here,
fine.
pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
You heard him. Fend off these dreglings.
That was a bold jump.
You might want to help this guy. He's in quite a pickle.
Fuck!
And he just turns around. A surprise indeed. Headbutting? A surprise indeed. I highly recommend you don't do that. It's not that he will go after you and kill you and you fuck up the quest, because there is a quest with this guy. And you don't want to fuck it up if you want to do certain things. It's actually recommended you just keep him up there where he's safe.
Right.
You should be okay. If you had fire bombs. Fire bombs, alright. Oh, they destroyed the shit already. Wait, no, there's one. There's one. You could throw them at him, but honestly, I highly recommend keeping those fire bombs. Never mind, that was actually worth it.
There we go.
I forgot how many of them you can hit. Oh. So, I think he's gonna jump down right now. Talk to him again.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria.
This is how we greet people in my country. Bang, bang, bang. What?
Talk to him
Bang,
again.
bang, bang, bang.
Now I must go. There is something for me
Go.
to take care of.
Here's something very important that they fucked up in this game. Follow him.
Okay.
Make sure he does not get killed. He will die. If he does fight these guys. Not instantly, but he will get whittled down pretty easily.
Will I cause damage to him?
Yeah, you can hurt him, and he can get mad at you if you hit him enough. But the thing is, they're not nearly as sensitive to damage. They will give you quite a while before they actually get pissed off and start fighting you. And there's no way to abolish your sins in this game. So if you piss off an NPC, they're pissed off forever, and you'll have to keep fighting him until you kill him. So yeah, keep following him until he turns around. I will let you know when he turns around. I think he got hit by an arrow.
That's funny.
He just walked right in there. Ow! So this guy's an idiot. He's a lot like Solaire, where he'll just die really easily. So just keep him alive. The problem with a lot of the NPCs in this game is that they don't stay in place like in the future games. That's why they kind of did that. So they're not nearly as susceptible to being killed. This is one of the more annoying quests in the game because it's like, oh, yep, they have to throw a fireball. Throw a little bit more to the right. Okay, that should be good right there. Perfect. I highly recommend saving those bombs though. There's a fight not too far from here. I'm sure I want fireballs for.
Those upgrade materials I'm getting?
Soapstone, and if it's yeah, I think so. Maybe. No, it's hardstone you would want. I forgot what the soapstones do.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, it's way too
Let's see.
satisfying.
If he takes a left, you're done, and you can just leave. If he takes a left up. Okay, he's gonna keep going. So yeah, there's more enemies ahead. That will those blue-eyed. Thankfully, you killed the blue-eyed knight before he even got there, because that blue-eyed knight can't kick his ass really easily.
Hey, fool.
Okay, I think he's done. Yep, he's done.
What's over here?
More stuff, dude. You can do that, but he's done. So your end of the quest, I think, is done. So you can just move on to.
Okay, do I talk to him again?
Yeah, you can if you want.
No matter.
Yep.
Right.
There you go. You're good now. Yeah. If you want access to the secret boss, you definitely don't want him to die or fuck up his quest.
Okay.
You definitely, if you see him, save him. Thankfully, I don't think he's at risk of death anymore. But sometimes you do need to leave the area so he doesn't die. Some people will manipulate that because he won't move on until you leave the area, but he should be fine. He walks in that very specific pathing from now on. He'll just keep going back and forth like that.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as there's no enemies, he can't die. Scimitar is okay. You'll get a better curved sword later that I think is actually worth your time.
Right.
Until you get the weapon you really want.
Here you go.
Don't worry about it. He's done. You're done. He won't get attacked anymore. Because he's going to keep going in that same cycle you were going with him in. And he can't, nothing can come after him because now he's not in an area where enemies are present anymore.
Okay.
So he's good. And you'll meet him again in the next level. And you'll definitely want to save him then. But for now, you're completely done with his side quest.
Gotcha.
For World 1.
What is that on below my stamina?
That is the thief ring effect.
Oh, okay.
So the thief ring makes
just cocaine, just pure cocaine.
Yeah, what it does is it makes enemies not detect you nearly as easily. Very important item for certain enemies. Specifically for Shrine of Storms, we're going to definitely be abusing the thief ring to make sure certain enemies don't spot us constantly. The Shrine of Storms is definitely really annoying if you do not have the thief ring on.
Right.
And there's a specific boss where you also want the thief ring on. Because you fight a blind boss who can't see and he relies on hearing. And if you have the thief ring, he can't hear you.
Hmm.
You're never gonna get tired of that.
Nope.
I don't.
I don't.
either.
I
love
don't
it too much.
care if
the
anyone
headbutting
says
is the best
that
thing
is-
ever.
I don't care if anyone says.
I think
that
they
it will be
did they bring
old.
that back in Dark Souls 3 where you headbutt stuff, or is that only? I think it's only in this game.
No,
you
I
headbutt.
highly doubt it's in. But granted, I never actually
Maybe it's
tried
in
it.
Dark Souls 2.
Ow.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple other shooting. Yeah.
Ah. What a mistake. Mine, bitch! Get your bitch ass down here. Ball! Ha 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 ha. Ah.